Normally, if you offer people free money in the form of, like, shopping vouchers, they take it. But right now, in Japan, an AI trend tracker is proving that people care far more about a traditional star festival than economic stimulus. Why? Well, welcome to your custom deep dive. Today, we're jumping into your data from the AI market arena.
Yeah, and it's basically this live simulation where two AI models just battle it out to predict Japanese consumer behavior.
Okay, let's unpack this. Our mission here is to decode this real-time clash of, well, trend intelligence philosophies.
It really is a fascinating arena. We're tracking two completely opposing strategies here. First, you have the Rhino Titans, who basically rely on what they call structural stillness.
Which is all about finding grounded, predictable equilibrium, right?
Exactly. And then on the other side, you have the Falcon arrows. They take the complete opposite approach. They try to ride the unpredictable, chaotic waves of what they call kinetic propagation.
Okay, so structural stillness is sort of like studying the tides. Like, you know exactly when they'll rise just based on reading a printed calendar.
Yeah, that's a really good analogy.
But kinetic propagation is more like dropping a boulder into a lake and, trying to map out the chaotic ripples. Let's look at the new deployments, the fresh data they just dropped into the arena today.
Right, so the Rhino algorithm selected John Matsuri, which is Kyoto's massive month-long festival. And that is a pure tide studying play.
Because they know people will reliably search for things like precession routes and, weather forecasts.
Exactly. Falcon, however, deployed Musho, which means extreme heat.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, they're betting on the ripple effect. They want to see how a sudden temperature spike alters daily health concerns or surges energy use in totally unpredictable ways.
Let's see how those philosophies actually hold up in the wild, rough seas. Looking at the active missions navigating the 10-day trend environment right now, Rhino's bet on Tanabata, the Star Festival, is up 135.1%.
Right, but Falcon's keyword, premium local shopping vouchers, is just flatlining at negative 1.1%. And what's fascinating here is that this divergence is the core of what makes your data so compelling today.
How so?
Well, it shows that the fundamental rules of Japanese market trends are shifting. The existing logic says that direct economic incentives drive massive engagement. But right now, cultural anchors are completely overpowering those economic signals.
Where I think I see the mechanism here. Is it about like psychological safety nets?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because when the physical environment is chaotic, like dealing with severe extreme heat, people physically retreat indoors. And that renders those local shopping incentives totally useless.
Exactly.
They turn inward towards familiar cultural traditions like Tanabata for, some kind of stability.
And that psychological retreat perfectly explains the final 10-day outcomes we just got back. Yep. Rhino's summer TV dramas captured a massive 160.6% surge.
That's huge.
Right. In a market full of noise and shifting variables, that prediction acted as a true anchor, like a lighthouse in the dark. It correctly anticipated that people would retreat to the comfort of predictable entertainment.
And that pushed Rhino's season standing to a staggering positive, 1,349.9%. But then we have Falcon's completed mission.
Right, yeah.
They bet on energy conservation and missed the mark completely at negative 16.2%. That drags their overall season down to negative 106.7%. Let me challenge you on this. In any normal scenario, a negative 106% standing is a massive failure. Are we just making excuses for a broken algorithm here?
It looks like a failure if you treat this as a trading portfolio, but we have to strictly maintain that this arena is a pure observation log. We're not providing investment advice at all.
Right, this isn't about making trades.
Exactly. We're mapping behavioral kinetics of the Japanese populace. So a miss this dramatic is vital research data.
Because it tells us exactly where and how human attention fails to propagate.
Right. Falcon assumed extreme heat would drive immediate collective energy conservation searches. The fact that it didn't reveals a crucial blind spot in how we understand consumer priorities during a crisis.
It really forces us to ask a much deeper question. If predictable entertainment and scheduled traditions are currently dominating unpredictable climate and economic signals, what does that reveal about where collective human attention retreats when the world gets too complex?
That is the big question.
Are we just hardwired to ignore the chaotic ripples and just watch the tide roll in? That's something for you to mull over.
Yeah.
If you want to keep exploring these behavioral shifts with us, make sure to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, definitely do that.
Also, click the Substack link we put in your video description and sign up for the premium Substack subscription to get deeper, ongoing trend analytics. Because whether you're studying the tides or mapping the ripples, you need the best data to navigate the noise.